moving on to the other big story, Manu Bhaker, one of India's champion athletes, Olympic medalist, double Olympic medalist. And she's upset, her family is upset. They've been speaking, saying that despite the nomination, she has not been considered for the Khel Ratna. I have someone very special joining us on the show this evening. And let me go across straight to him. While the family of Manu Bhaker says that they've been let down, Manu Bhaker herself has put out a post on social media while claiming that there may have been, she says there may have been a lapse on her part in the nomination. Jaspal Rana, who's the coach, joining us. Mr. Rana, thank you for joining us here on Republic TV. First of all, what's your take on this entire issue? I mean, we felt, my personal opinion, that could have played out better, of course. What's your personal take on it?
I don't blame anyone, but the way things came out is not very good for the Indian sports and Indian athlete, because there are a lot of kids in future also, like now also, they are following these athletes as their role models. And these kind of thing happens with them, we're gonna get, a bad example. So my request is for everyone, all the authorities, Sports Ministry, SAI, Federation, you need to be a little more clear about the policies, and you need to be a little more clear about if some athlete was not able to apply on time, and with the achievement which Manu have, please don't say that she did not apply on time and she did not apply at all. This is not the criteria. If you're giving the best sportsman award, it has to go to somebody who actually deserve, and I think Manu is one of the well-deserved person.
Jaspal Rana ji, I mean, you've been an athlete yourself, and how does it work for the Khel Ratna? Do you have to file a nomination? Do you have to go through the process of nomination and application to be considered in the first place?
Manu has a very tough 1.5 to 2 years before the Olympic. We are running pillar to post, get the thing done, and training and everything. After that, that the way she was attending all the function and the commitment she had, social media and all the functions she has to attend. If she missed out on one application, why should not somebody in authorities could have said, Manu, please apply, or maybe the federation, maybe the SAI, they have all the records. Why does even she has to apply? When she was attending all the function of ministry, she met the Prime Minister, she met the Sports Minister, she met everyone. There was function one after another. So there's no reason to say that, she did not apply or she could not apply. It doesn't matter if somebody missed out, and I'm even saying that if some athlete is not well educated and coming from the remote part of the country and was not able to apply, does that mean that he should not get the award? No, I don't think that should be the criteria. If somebody deserves it, it has to go to the athlete.
I completely agree with you on that point, Manu Bhaker ji. I completely, and I hope that people are listening to you, especially in the government, the decision makers, because if you're worthy of the Khel Ratna, you would be given the Khel Ratna. Why do you have to file a nomination for the Khel Ratna? It's bizarre, and to that point, I agree with you. People, many of them may not know how to file an application. Of course, these days they have agents, etc., who help them out, but it's not required. They have to be recognized. I agree with you on that point. My last question to you is, Mr. Rana, there's been some sort of a damage control that's done by the government. Of course, you've spoken out, the family's spoken out. They say the final list is not out yet. It's very unlikely that after all of this, she's not considered. Do you still have hope that in the final list, she'll make it?
See, the award is not that important, but the damage which is done is done. It cannot be redo, because shooting is a mental sport, and if athlete is not given, and she has to be in the trials next year, and there's many major competition next year also. And if she's not at mental peace, and she knows that, after such achievement, she does not even deserve to be in the list of discussion, I think that is a very wrong example, has been said by I don't know who, but it is damage is done. You can damage control, you can do that thing, but what damage is done is done. And I'm really proud of Manu that she came in social media saying that it is her mistake. But do you really think it's her mistake?
I don't know. I really feel, I agree with that one point that, bureaucrats are running the show. And if bureaucrats are running the show, that tells you there is a problem. there is a problem. We'll leave it at that. Jaspal, Rana, thank you very much for joining us on This Is Exclusive. Hopefully, Manu Bhaker has put a rest to the entire controversy by putting out the social media post saying that she doesn't really play for honors, for awards, but to bring laurels for the country. That's it on This Is Exclusive, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us on this edition. Headlines coming up next.